Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome along to our visit to my shed. And I hope everybody had a lovely weekend. The weather was good here. I don't know what it was like where you are, but it was certainly hot. Okay, so I have the usual two, the gruesome twosome, uh, back to help me. There you are.
I'm not sure with a whole lot of help, but we'll give it a go.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Who cares? As long as you're there in the background,
We are.
any. All
you've
right.
got a YouTube open there.
Who?
It's not me. I haven't YouTube open.
No, ever I. Dee, 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 dee.
Ah,
Not me. Not
looks like
me.
it was me. Looks like it was
Oh,
me. Sorry.
Or
that'll be
Doug.
Doug.
All
I
right.
got it.
Okay.
I
Put you
got it.
stuck in the background. All right, guys. Right. So
Hello, everybody.
tonight's wee project, and I say I was thinking about so all weekend what I was going to do, and I couldn't really come up with an idea. So I sort of came up with this. So it's involving three bits of timber, and it's made. I'd already had this cut, so it's a piece of paper is glued to that, and I done that at computer so that I get the right sizes, and it all worked out. All right,
Mhm.
so this is a piece of maple, and I've glued a glue block onto it. So we're going to make a wee finial box as such with an
Ooh.
inlay of mahogany round the circle,
Very nice.
and then a lid. So, well, that's the plan.
The
Where it happens,
hexagonal box.
Yeah.
hexagonal box.
Yeah.
It's
Good.
just something for to be a bit different.
And did you make the hexagonal on your bandsaw?
I did indeed.
All right. Good. Good.
Okay.
So
And what did you glue your glue block on with? Wood glue
hot
or
melt, hot
hot
melt.
melt? Okay. All right.
Yeah, and it's had about 4 hours to harden, and it was really nice and hot when I glued them together. So for all the sides of this, it shouldn't matter too much. It should hold
No, it
okay.
should be
Yeah.
fine.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know. So
As
this
long
is
as you
going to be the bottom of the box. So we need to put a wee foot on it, shape this a wee bit up to the points here, and we'll turn it round then after we've sanded it and stuff. And hopefully we'll get this piece of mahogany into the hole to make an inlay, and then another piece of mahogany for the finial. Might even change that. I might put a white piece of wood in that. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. So
Get a
while
red
I'm
piece. Make a red finial.
while a red one,
A red finial.
red finial, I'll paint it then. So just checking that's nice and tight. I'm just bringing the tailstock up well I can because I want to give us support to tie round this off. So this is a piece of maple, okay, and I just want to bring that over, and you can see that all right because that maybe turn this one off. That's better, isn't it?
yeah.
It's, it's bleaching you out a wee bit.
As long as you can see it, that's okay.
I can see it.
No, that's all
That's
right.
the
Okay,
important
so
part.
It's
I'm gonna.
important you can see it. I mean, it doesn't really matter if we can.
No, it doesn't matter if you can't. Okay, so I'm going to bring this, shape the bottom off it here, and put a wee feet on it, and then we can be able to turn it around and put it in the chuck. Okay. So
Okay.
while I'm doing that, I think Brian or Doug will read
No,
out the.
that'll be Doug.
Okay. Whatever. All right. Well, it is good to see everybody today. It's a beautiful day here in northern Kentucky. I know Brian and I have been doing the same thing today, cutting some grass. So hope you've had a great day as well. Participants today. Hello, Al. Good to see you today, Al Dawson. Brian Best is in. Fred Gilliver is here with us today. Malcolm Douglas is here. Nigel Harvey. Some guy named Paul Finley is in.
I don't know who
Uh,
he is.
I know.
Stranger than the
Raymond,
house.
Raymond
That's my
Wise.
double.
Good to see you, Raymond. Roger Kent is in. Todd at Glen Cove Woodworks is here. Tony Smith is in. Vinny Charlton is in. Haley at Wood and Burl is in. And Mike Evans came in. And that may be everybody.
Welcome along, everyone.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
So I'm just using the bull guys here to bring this into shape.
I don't know how I managed it, but I managed to switch my headphones off just then.
Uh-oh.
Oh, don't be doing that.
So,
Right.
hello, good evening, and welcome everybody.
That looks good. Just checking they're all sort of even. The only way of getting that, make sure it's 100% on the points, is to, I think, do it on the computer and then bring it out and cut it out and stick it on the wood and then cut it. I found it easier doing it that way than
You could,
working it out with a circle and then sacking it and all that there business, you know. I can't be doing with that.
You could laser it on your laser printer.
Oh, I could do that.
Good.
Karsten Pedersen is in. Hello, Karsten.
Hi, Karsten.
Welcome along, Carson.
Karsten's here all the time now. He's a good man.
Yeah. I
Right.
was just looking back through the chat, make sure I hadn't missed anybody, and he popped in. So good to see everybody today.
Oh, just want to get my hand on this before I go any further.
I asked about the glue block on, what glue was used. I mentioned using a glue block on my plates the other day and on Facebook. First thing somebody asked me was, "What glue did you use?"
Yep.
And it is interesting. Everybody uses different things. For these plates, I used CA glue, medium CA glue, and it worked great. Worked great.
Yeah,
Well,
if it
just
works for you,
depends.
it's okay.
Depends how much pressure you're going to put in the thing, really. Is
Yeah,
the answer,
and for these plates, it was a matter of getting it turned around, a little bit of shape on the bottom side, and getting my recess turned, and that was it. Really, I wasn't a whole lot of shaping.
So I'm just going to bring that up to the point. Then it probably will take it down a wee bit from the top. I don't know, but we're sort of playing with this. I haven't done a practice piece or nothing.
Well, that's shocking. I haven't done a practice piece.
I don't usually, but I did. I turned a practice piece yesterday for tomorrow's live, so I think I got the wood wrong. I've marked it maple, but I don't think it's maple. Once it's turned and finished, I think it's a little piece of cherry.
Well, it's pink in it.
But it doesn't matter. It's wood. It's wood.
So towards
Gary
the top
Glass
here,
has come in.
I want to bevel that out. So put a wee sort of a recess and that to make it form out, if you know what I mean. But anyway, you'll see in a wee second. So I've got the rhino scraper here, and I'm just going to shape this with the way I want it. Just digging in a wee bit.
Oh, sore back today.
take it easy, coming up to the points.
Copper Owl. Hello, Rob. Good to see you today.
Even
Hi,
Rob.
Rob. We'll just stop that and have a wee look to see where it is. Right, we're just coming up to the end now, so I think I'll stop there. And no, I need to take a wee bit more off here. I need to bring that up.
Well, this nice hexagonal piece of wood we had. I've got no electricity tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Funny
Yeah.
enough, you should mention that my electricity went off this morning for about an hour. Right.
Professor Rob has joined us. Hello, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
So mine is a planned maintenance thing.
Huh.
And I discovered today what the maintenance is. There's one of those great big huge telegraph poles just across the road from my house. Carries the big 11,000 volt cables.
Mm-hmm.
They're changing the pole tomorrow. So they're taking the whole thing down and putting a new one up. That's why it's going to be off all day.
You're going to bury it?
No.
Put a new
it's
pole up.
Just to put a new pole, and that's how I found out because the guy was here today delivering the pole.
Alright.
Ah.
Right.
And
Okay.
I asked him. I thought he was lost because he reversed the way down our lane. I thought that guy's lost, but no, he wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we do a wee bit of sanding to this before we turn it round? So we'll get the sanding pads out, and extractor on.
Gary says it seems like a lifetime since he's been able to be on and watch a live. We have those times, Gary, don't we? It's just every once in a while it happens.
Right enough, yeah, Gary. Where have you been?
Or did you fall down a hole or something?
I must have done.
It does happen. It does happen.
He's fell in something. No wonder they come up smelling the roses. That's a nice tidy box you have there.
Oh. Yeah, keeping those sanding discs like that separated is awfully handy.
You have to keep them separated.
Yeah,
it's a pain otherwise.
it sure can be. I've got a nice, I think it's a box for like linotype lettering.
All right, yeah.
And with a bunch of, golly, what's it got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 20 or 24 slots in it, or little areas. So I can put an awful lot of sandpaper in there. And it works out very nicely. I've used it for a long time now.
Gary says working life has been getting in the way. He asked me how. I'm keeping much better now, Gary. Thank you for asking, buddy. Kind of back to full health almost. So if I was ever in full health, particularly mentally. Yeah.
Put it this way, you've found your voice again, Mark or Brian.
I have. You're right. It's yeah, I did.
Yes.
There's a quite spectacular cloud just outside my house at the minute. I'm going to take a picture of it. It looks like a feather.
Oh no. Malcolm says his box was like that until it fell in the floor upside down and everything was muddled.
Just
So now he has the buddy range system. There you go. I've about gotten my sandpaper to 4 grits. It's about all I use anymore.
Yeah, that's about all I used to.
Yeah. I like to keep a little of the finer grits around, just for those pieces. Occasionally that you want to take to a real high grit, but most of it, once I get to 220, I'm done.
Yeah, me too. 240. I got
Yeah. Yeah. 240,
usually.
220.
I have about 400 there, depending on the timber.
Right. Right.
But I am indeed, Gary. Yeah, back on Thursday nights, 7:30. Gary's asking, am I back doing lives?
Uh huh. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Paul's at
no.
7:45. I'm at 8. You're at 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
I think Wayne does 8 o'clock.
Yeah, close getting too
Steve's
late
at
for me.
Steve's what? 7:30, 7:45.
7:45.
Okay.
I like 7:30. It's a good start time.
Mhm,
You finish by sort of
mhm.
9:30, 10 o'clock. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Finish by 9 o'clock. Depends what you're doing.
Sure. Sure.
I've no idea what I'm doing this Thursday. No idea.
I've already got next week's scheduled, so
It's hard to think of something
It is.
new every time. You know, something you haven't done for quite a while.
right. I think for me it's been kind of fun, when I start getting an idea, go ahead and schedule it, and then while I'm doing that, I usually have another idea and then another idea.
I must say, I enjoyed Terry's demo last night. I thought that
Yep.
was a good idea. That
Sure
Yep.
was. Sure was.
Bit expensive, but
yeah, I don't know if it'll go to the expense of it. I'll make one out
yeah.
of wood.
I understood his point that it could get a little flexy, but if you double and triple up that plywood, if you get to an inch, inch and a half of plywood, it's not going to flex.
Nah, it should be okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not that you're putting any speed in there. It's because it's the same as a cold does. You're not going to be able to turn it up on any speed.
Sure.
No.
And for all the size of the piece you're going to be holding.
Yeah, 500 or 600 reds would be plenty,
Yeah,
for that
I
kind of work.
was glad you guys talked him into trying it by taking the strap off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Use the strap to clamp it down, but then take that strap off.
I could
Yeah.
just
was
picture
more
her
than-
coming off and hitting them up a face.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it wouldn't be too nice.
No. No, it was a bit.
So I'm just going through the grit here. I'm just going right
Bit
up to
hair-raising.
400.
Yeah,
A little bit sketchy, as they say.
yeah. Nigel said that the secret
We
is
like to
to
live
write the grit
dangerously.
number on the back of the sanding disc.
That's
I do that when they come in, Nigel.
so do
Get
I.
that little box, pull them all out, sit down with my Sharpie and write it down. And then if they do
Mhm.
get turned over, I can figure them out pretty easily.
You can. Yeah. Well, I can tell mostly what they are anyway, but
Yeah,
usually
yeah. I have a bunch of
it's a good
micro
idea to write
mesh.
them.
I've got a bunch of micro mesh that I've been meaning to come up with a system to renumber it because I don't understand the
get
numbers that are on it.
All right.
Sanded sealer on that.
So no, just say 180 here or whatever.
What?
No,
it should-
it's the the it's in a weird scale, Brian. It's not in
Oh,
normal,
okay.
not in regular sandpaper scale. Um,
Well, what's the point in that? Oh, that's
yeah, yeah. It's well, it's not meant for wood. Micro mesh was meant for metal and other stuff. It's got a I don't even know what that symbol is. Like I just picked one off the top of the stack. It's got 30, and it's kind of like an M, but it's not an M.
right.
Or really like a U with a tail on the front side. Whatever that symbol is. But it's a super fine stuff. It's meant for honing edges and fixing
All right.
strips of
Okay.
glass, that kind of junk. And Robert Botwood is in. Hello, Robert. Good to see
Robert,
you tonight.
Robert.
come along.
Welcome along, Robert.
Tonight, today, this afternoon, whatever it might be, wherever you are.
Just giving us a good drink of sand sealer because it's right and dry. That Bit of maple.
Not a wee drink today, huh?
A wee drink.
It's a whole drink.
A whole drink.
Everyone's a wee drink.
Right.
Ian has come in. Hello, Ian.
Hi, Ian.
And oh dear. So we'll
I
just give
forgot
that a,
I forgot 360 was on the night.
That's a discussion night.
I know. Discussion, show and tell. No, I'm getting forced show and tell. So
No, I didn't have anything either. I'll watch it back tomorrow. So
Yep.
I just wanted to catch Martin tonight because I sent him a couple of messages and he didn't answer me about next month's demo. You know, from coming over.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
he did get them. You know what he said to me?
What?
I was teaching on Saturday
All right.
and Sunday. We take Sunday and Monday off. So I will answer your question tomorrow.
He's quite
There
right.
you go. The
Yeah, I
real
suppose
Jennifer from Jennifer's
have to switch
Crafting
off.
Creations has joined us. Hello, Jennifer.
Apparently,
Hi,
it's going to
Jennifer.
be. He's making some kind of announcement this evening or something. I don't know.
Are they?
Apparently so. I suppose I should really watch and see.
You put him on the background there and see what's going on.
Background. Well, I'm
So
distracted
just a wee
enough.
taste of Yorkshire grit here, and we'll just give that a wee rub into that.
Grits of the Yorkshire.
Yep.
I used we
We.
in a proper connotation the other day in a sentence, and
Mhm.
somebody said, "You've been watching those guys in Great Britain too long."
You've been watching that Paul Findlay guy, haven't you?
Yeah. James Crawford has joined us.
Those-
Hello, James.
Those
Good to have you.
strange words he comes out with and saying. So just a
I
wee
didn't
bit.
even think about it. I realized I said it, but I didn't think anything about it until this guy says, "You've been watching those guys over there too long." No problem.
Yeah.
So that's the.
You weren't affected by any of that bad weather, were you, Doug? No.
No, we had rain, but we did not have tornadoes or anything like that. No,
Well,
no
there's some
storm
parts.
really.
Some parts of Texas got hammered.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Mhm,
And they were
mhm.
saying that we were going to have some bad stuff here in Kentucky, but we got basically nothing.
Nothing more. Oh, that's right.
A little bit of rain.
It's good.
So we had a great day. It was supposed to be storming on Saturday, and it turned out it was a night, very nice day Saturday. Yesterday was
Lie to you
beautiful.
again.
Today has been beautiful. So I was able to cut grass. I was real happy.
You gotta
Todd said
watch it.
Houston got hammered, and yes, they really did. All that area. I have not heard anything about Galveston. Todd, have you heard anything about Galveston? Um, Galveston Island is right off the coast from Houston, and
Right.
um, it is susceptible to storms because of where it sits. So when I hear Houston gets hit, I wonder about Galveston all the time.
Yeah.
I'm of the era. My father listened to Glenn Campbell an awful lot, and I heard an awful lot
Mm-hmm.
of Glenn Campbell singing Galveston.
I've had a fair bit of it myself, I have to say.
I understand. Galveston was okay, he says. Very good, very good.
Okay, so that's the bottom finished. We can get it out of the chuck and we'll turn it around.
Todd, have you been out with your truck and your chainsaw collecting wood? That's the only good thing about storms is afterwards you can run around with a chainsaw and offer to help people, and you can come home with a load of wood real easy.
No, that doesn't look right.
Yeah, not so much here.
I always wondered what the DOE do with the trees that blows down? Where do they
Shred
take them to?
Shred them.
What a shame.
Unless the landowner wants it back, it usually gets shredded.
What a waste.
They could put them in their yard, and I'm sure it wouldn't be too long getting rid of them.
Well, just recently, there's a place here called Finnobrogue, which is an estate, and it has a frontage on the main A2 road for about 3 to 4 miles, and they've just removed every ash tree on that stretch of road
Oh dear.
because they all have ash tieback,
Diseased.
and we have to take
Yeah.
them down.
Yeah.
So you can see from the road there is a
So-
stack of tree trunks.
As you can see, I have the glue block there, so I'm just going to remove it.
And they have a stack of trees in their estate yard that must be 200 feet long and 10 or 15 trunks high.
Wow.
Huge amount of timber.
Yeah.
And
Nobody can go in and get
every
it.
last bit of it will go to firewood, I bet.
Wow. What a shame.
Yeah,
So much
cattle.
could be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see lay those trees down and say, okay, here it is. If you need some, there it is. You can use it for. You can go get it for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and then we're going to do something with it. I could see that, but it seems wrong to be totally off limits like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll keep that wee bit of wood for another
Can't
chuck.
agree with you.
Right. So we'll just clean the face of that up. We'll remove the rest of that glue.
I would imagine there's a lot of folks in your all's part of the world that do most of their heating with wood, isn't there?
Well, not really. No, most heating in this country is done with oil.
Okay.
There are a good few now who are using wood burning stoves,
Okay.
but they're not using them as a centralized heating system for the whole house.
Right.
Just
Okay.
like decorative fires in a lounge or something,
Mm-hmm. Right.
There are very few who use them as a central heating system.
Yeah. All down to health and safety, Nigel says. I understand. Yeah. It's
Yep.
folks have gotten a little carried away with some of that, I think.
Completely.
I just want to make sure that's flat. We're certain that there are a piece of wood into it. So I'm just going to flatten the skew here along the face here to make sure it's nice and flat. And that looks okay. So my plan is, and it is a plan, so I'm going to...
Poor Todd says he's no truck or a chainsaw.
Yeah. Yeah. I understand. I've got the chainsaw. I don't have a truck. I need a truck bad. This last car we bought, I have thought ever since I got it, I should have got a truck.
Yeah. I bought
So
a new
put
car
that
today.
in about 1/4 inch into the piece, and I'm going to inlay a piece into it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hoping that piece is big enough.
I'm not sure it is.
It's not. I should have checked that before done that.
Kind of maybe. Would have been a plan.
Oh, don't worry. We'll have to cut. I thought I was thinking
Adapt and
ahead,
overcome.
and that won't do it either. What else have
Adapt and
I?
overcome.
We have to overcome what we don't have. I wanted a piece of dark wood. And that's a
I got
bowl
a
blanket. I'm not taking out of that.
got a piece of 13.5-inch red oak sitting here. If that'll help you.
I posted over.
May take a while
Be
to
there
get
in about a month.
if you're lucky.
What's just that short? I think that piece would do it. Right. Okay. We'll go with that bit.
There you go.
And see if so we'll remove this for now. So these wee things creep up on you and you think you're all prepared and stuff, but you end up you're not.
We'll let you off, Paul. Sorry.
All right. I want to keep that, try and keep that in the center here to get the full width of this. So I'll draw the corner to corner. I know it's not square, but it should give me a reasonable idea where that is. Just put a wee divot in that. We'll put those away. We'll bring the tailstock up. Let's see if I can get this to be where I want it. Right. So this is just push onto the jaws here to hold that. So I get a sort of a tenon on it. So we'll remove some of this timber away from the ends to bring it down to the round. So I want to keep as much timber. So it's only the corners. The bits I don't need and knock it off.
Yeah, Robert makes a good point, and I understand that you only burn season logs there in England, and the tree surgeons don't have the space to store wood for years to dry. I understand that. But most people, if they were going to burn wood on a regular basis, would make room to store it and let it dry.
I'm a wee bit off there. I'll have to check it against the. Wouldn't have I had a really thought about that before I made the hole in that? Oh, I'm all right. I've got the hole, so I have to work with it. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm okay.
You know, I was thinking about that the other day. As wood turners, that's one of the things we do. We overcome the obstacles that we run into, whether it's the wood or ourselves not thinking about what we're doing or whatever it might be.
I agree, guys. I agree.
Yeah. A little bit of
Adapt and overcome.
yeah, problem solved. It's that easy.
There's always a solution. Burn season logs near now in England. Tree surgeons don't have space to store wood for years.
Yeah. That's
So,
what I just talked about.
the whole season log thing is a bit of a misnomer, really, because I know a guy who he manages one of our big estates here, Seaford Estate. He manages the timber, and he does season timber, and all he does is he cuts it into log sizes, puts it in a shed for 9 months. So it's in just a big agricultural shed in like those IBC tank container tanks. Well, he has them without the plastic in them.
Right.
He has the wood all stacked in them, and it just goes through like a big sausage machine.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in one door, in one door, and then out the other when it's ready.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Does he go ahead and split it all up?
He does. He splits it into firewood. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah, once you split it in firewood, it dries fairly quickly.
It does,
It
yeah.
doesn't take super long.
6 to 9 months would be dry enough to burn.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like you're having to leave a tree sitting outside for, a 4 foot trunk. You're going to have to leave sitting outside for 4 years
Oh
before
my
it's dry.
word, yeah, yeah, at least.
I'm just sizing this up with my calipers here. Make it a wee bit smaller because I don't want to be. Well, that's near. That's near enough. We'll have to do a bit of a.
It's near enough. It's close enough. That makes no
Near
difference.
enough. Just clean that up, the face that, and then.
So that negative rate skew again.
Yeah.
It's good too.
It works.
So, I want to remove most of the center of this. Not do with that. Remember, we only want the ring off this, so it's the outside of the ring. So I'm just removing the center of this, and then I'll measure my size for the ring to go into.
Alan Gibb has joined us. Hi, Alan.
Hi, Alan. Welcome along, son. How you doing?
Must be. A wee bit yet. Just mark out on that. No. Keep me net the wee calipers out because they're friggin' no useless. They won't stay where they, where it's meant to be.
No, they're not.
No, they're ruined. So taking that down about 1/4 of an inch. Hopefully that should fit into that. He says with
Trepidation.
made a slight. Oh, I want to say I made a slight boo boo there, but I haven't. Right. Okay, that fits dead on.
Good. As long as you haven't made it too small again.
No, it fits.
Oh, there you go.
So we just need. What we need to do is. We need to make that deeper. To get that in. I changed over the head for you so you can see. So there's my ring I want to insert, and there's that fitting on that. So it needs to go into that quite a bit. So I need to take some more timber out of that to let that down in. Do 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 do. I'll do that, and then we'll just tidy that up with a skew. Try and go nice and straight down that. I'm trying to flare it out of the bottom towards the middle. So when it goes in, it's a nice tight fit. I don't want to. I'm not worried about the outside of here because I'm going to go down. I'm going to make another recess here on the outside of it for the lid. Okay, so let's see. Let me get this in. It's a nice tight fit, but I think I need a wee bit more timber just to off the inside of that. I'll let that go in. just a wee bit, just a wee smidgen. So I want to give it a 1/4 of an inch at least in depth, so I can cut enough out of it for the lid to sit into it. So I just need to mark that to see where that is now.
Yes, Gary, a wee smidgen.
A wee smidgen. Well,
That's
as you
not
can
very much.
see there in the camera, it's only in about 3 mil, maybe. So it needs to go out a wee bit more. I'm just going to take a wee smidgen off the outside because I don't know if you can see it in the camera. This is tapering out that way, from the
Okay.
front to the back. So I'm going to take some relief off it, and hopefully I don't take too much off it. I should maybe just do this with sandpaper because I want it to be a nice tight fit. So when you glue it in, it's
Better if it's a little bit wedge shaped. It's fine.
yeah, it's still wedged. It's far too tight. Just remove that pencil line. It wouldn't be an awful lot I need to remove, but you could easily take too much off.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
And then
In a heartbeat. I did it the other day. Making a nice little box, and I just
right,
half a
where's my
millimeter
pencil?
too much, and it's a loose fit now. So
And you have to fill it with sawdust or something.
Something.
Well, we're getting down. It's going in. So we'll just gingerly
yeah, just
take
take
a
a
wee
little
bit
bit
off.
of time. These are things you just can't rush. You just have to take your time.
Somebody one day will come up with a jig so that you can go zip, 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 and you're done. But until then,
You just do it the way you do it.
that's right.
Now, that should go in there. I think it's the inside now. It needs a wee bit. So I can afford to take plenty off the inside, but I can't take any off the outside lip.
Hmm.
You know what I
Having
mean?
said,
Because I'm going to be coming around here to take a wee bit of relief off for the lid to fit into it. So I can afford to take it in a wee bit.
I admire people who can be precise when they're wood turning. It's actually quite a skill.
That
It
actually
really
went
is.
in a lot better there. So we just mark that again and see what we've got. Oh, we're getting there. You're getting there. I think
I was in my other half of my workshop in the flat end, if you like, today making an owl nesting box.
Ah,
So we're going to install an owl nesting box in our
I'm going
new
to put
big
the
shed.
right. I'm just putting this back into the chuck. I want to just deepen that a wee bit more. I think it's bottoming out on the inside of that. So where's my parting tool? Just take a wee bit more out of that. I know if I hammer this in, I'll not get it back out again.
Well, don't then.
I want to see if it's going right down to where it's meant to be going. I don't think it is.
How far in do you want it to go? What's Gary got saying there? We damned.
That's plenty for it to sit on. That's more than a quarter of an inch. So if it doesn't go in, it needs more off. Can you? I wonder if I put it that way. Could you see the see the bevel on it?
Can
Yeah,
you?
there's the line.
yeah.
You can see the bevel going up. So I might have to take a wee bit off that outside. Yeah, it won't go past that pencil line. So it should go right down because it's it's proper deep
Yeah,
enough.
you've enough room there for it.
Yeah. So we'll take that out again and we'll check, put that back in again. And these wee bits, if you take your time with them, and more or less, you should get it in the end. It's all right when you're on your own and you're not doing.
Jennifer's asking you a question there, Brian.
Oh, I'm still missing the question. Where is the question, Sharon? Right. How are you and the family? Oh, we're doing grand. Well, I'm much better than I was. I'm kind of almost back to normal, I think. So maybe as good as I'm going to get. Is a better way to put it.
Are you still wearing the monitor?
Yes. Oh, yes. That's implanted for the
Yeah.
next 4 to 5 years.
Oh,
That's
goodness.
not good. That's not going anywhere.
Okay.
Michelle's really good. She's in good form. And so is our Matthew.
Good.
It's all good. All good in the hood. Thank you for asking, Jennifer. You're a star. Yeah.
Right, for some reason it doesn't want to go in that.
Got it.
Normal?
Right.
I'm sort of.
Something about sawdust, Gary. None of us are very normal.
Yeah. You don't have to be bonkers to be a wood turner, but it certainly helps.
Oh, my.
Oh dear. I said it's stuck now.
I think I might just sharpen my secateurs while I'm here.
I would be tempted to put a little glue in that groove and slam it on there.
I'm going to slam it in a wee minute. I just
Wacky Ruda. Don't be getting violent with it now. Just
get a wee bevel on that
just
front
persist.
point. So it's not, as it goes down in the inside of that, it's not going on the corner and stopping it. So it wants to go in further here than there is one there. So it gives you the impression there's something stopping it. But I think it's more or less in this piece.
Yeah. Is the piece you're trying to go into got a nice straight edge? Or is it beveled as well?
No, it's not bevel. It's a straight edge. I think it just may be a wee bit of stuff I haven't got right in the edge of it. That it's preventing it going in. Should be able to see better now with this in my hand.
Oh, I know what I can do.
That's better. Right, I'm going to glue this up and whack it in.
Sounds like Jamie Page there. Whack it in.
No.
Whack it in there, boys.
Whack it there.
Keep it lit. Whack it in there.
I'm going to use the super glue. So we'll get plenty.
Glue all the supers.
Want to make sure plenty on this so it'll.
Pardon me, s'il vous plaît. Yeah, bang with a 2-pounder, says Gary.
It'll go in.
I'm going to hit it with the mallet here.
I was about to say, get those fingers out of the way.
All I can smell is the glue now. What's it there? It's strong.
Now, if I got a cup here, I could make myself a wee cup of tea.
You couldn't do. Get yourself a wee biscuit brand too.
I haven't got any wee biscuits, Paul. What am I
Oh
going to do?
dear.
Nobody ever buys me biscuits. It's terrible. I just get myself biscuits. It's not good.
Michelle falling down on the job, is she?
No, Michelle buys lots of biscuits, but they're not for me.
She didn't buy your biscuits.
Yeah, you know how that works, don't you?
Right, I'm just bringing a tailstock up to hold that.
It's
Nice and
when you walk into the sitting room and you say, I just fancied a biscuit. Not one of mine. Okay.
We went to separate cookies and whatnot around here too. I get sugar-free ones.
Ian, Tiverton says, it's maybe a vacuum needs a hole drill to release it. Could be. Building up a bit of air pressure underneath it. If it's that tight.
Oop. Oh, that's that. Yeah, okay.
I meant to do that.
Never mind, you're fine. I thought, oh man, something happened.
Nothing happened.
Yeah, you
That's it
turned the
then.
center out, just like it's supposed to be.
I didn't want it to come exactly like that, but now it's done it. That was meant to be.
Yeah. Jennifer said, don't be getting high on that glue, Paul. And Gary Glass said, Paul Finley, glue sniffing at home.
Yep.
I wouldn't want to sniff CA glue. Yuck.
No, it's a bit strong. Makes your eyes water.
Oh yeah. It's one reason I started using the Parfex glue.
Well, normally I would, if I was doing an inlay like this here, I would use a wood glue. But seeing it's a demo and it's live, you want to get it in and it's hard.
And it just takes a while for that wood glue to set up.
I know on the green one it says 30 minutes or something like that there, but I wouldn't like to chance it.
Yeah.
It's a wee bit of a gap there, but we'll ignore that.
Ian said it's cheaper than beer.
No, that's true.
And that little 2-ounce bottle of glue will last a long time, won't it?
Quick sniff up out each nostril and you'll be flying. Literally.
It gives me a headache.
I'm going to get my reveal here for my lid. So this is just a wee bit something different. It's sticking another bit of wood into another bit of wood. You know,
Segmented turning, Paul.
yeah.
Yes, it is.
I don't really
That's,
like
that's what you should.
segmented.
That's what you should do next, Paul. Segmented turn.
I don't like segmented turning.
Yeah, me neither.
I only made one ever piece for a competition and never again.
No, I don't know how Keith Island does it.
No, the way he turned those things out, that's just amazing.
Mm-hmm. Keith Highland is a member of the Ulster Woodturners.
Well, this
Yeah.
December, he's coming to demo straight
Is he?
on the meeting. Yeah, he's going to demo straight.
Good.
So everybody wants to see his process because everybody's process is different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, right, that looks all right.
Yeah, if you can look up Keith Highland on Facebook.
Yeah, his
He
stuff is
produces a
amazing.
lot. He produces a lot of segmented work, and it is amazing. You're right.
Like you're not talking about small things; you're talking about big
No,
pieces. Like
big
Sure,
lumps of
sure.
stuff. Yeah, he does that.
Right.
Gary Glass says there's too much maths involved in segmented turning.
Oh, mercy. Yes.
You're quite correct. But then, as Steve said the other night, there it's only a matter of 360 degrees divided by with whatever.
Yeah, right.
There's the wee 1/4 inch bowl gouge.
Good little tool.
It's 360 degrees divided by your number of segments.
Mm-hmm.
But then how long is the back side and how long is the front side of that segment?
I know.
Oh, mercy. Yeah, and that's the part that gets me.
I have a trouble making a picture frame, so I'm hardly going to start segmented turning.
I understand. I understand. Especially when you got, like, I've got old equipment and, it's just pieced together here and there. And so it's not very accurate.
Change over the spindle gouge again.
Todd said, draw it out on graph paper. I did that. The one that I drew it all out on graph paper, and it still did not come out the way I had imagined it. I was highly disappointed.
Yeah, it looks okay when you glue it all together. It's when you go to start turning it and all these gaps appear in it.
Don't say draw it out in graph paper. What?
Yeah,
What do you mean
yeah,
draw it out?
yeah.
I've never drawn out anything in my life. I do a quick sketch in a book, and if I think that's right, that's it. And I don't do measurements.
Well, for segmented, that you have to,
Yeah, well, that's why I don't do it then.
But exactly, it's harder than it. I understand what he's saying, and there are a lot of people that do exactly that. I did it,
Oh,
and it still didn't work out right. I got my joints good. My joints were pretty tight. I was happy with that, but I was not happy with the shape that I forced myself into.
I suppose once you have a decent table saw and the proper jig set up, you can run through a lot of segments in no time at all.
Oh
I
yeah,
suppose. But
yeah.
then you have to glue them all together. I don't get the idea. Cut pieces of wood up, glue them back together again, then turn them.
Mm-hmm.
I just turned the piece of wood in the first place.
Well, a solid piece of wood won't give you the dizzy bowl, or won't give you the
Yeah, no.
the
Oh,
patterns
you
that
need a
you
dizzy
can.
bowl?
The dizzy bowls are something else. Just crazy to look at, even.
Right. I'll just bring the wee round nose scraper into that. I don't want to go too far with it. Go through the bottom of that.
Yeah, my piece is about It's what, 5 inches tall, 4.5, 5 inches tall. And it took me like 2 weeks to do it. I don't have the patience for that.
No, couldn't be bothered on it.
I do want to do one more. I want to do it all in walnut. Let that walnut chatoyance really fire up on those different segments. That ought to be fun.
Yep. There.
I'm not so sure about the fun aspect, but I hear what you
Well,
say.
the finished product will be. The process to me is not all that fun. I gotta say, Paul, this is looking awfully good.
I like it too.
Just undercutting around the side of that.
Todd at Glen hopes the chop saw works okay.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got a good chop saw.
Mm-hmm.
I watched. I think it was Sue Harker doing a segment at work, one of her videos, and she used the bandsaw, and the way she done it, it looked so easy. Just cut all your wee bits and a wee quick rub with a sandpaper and glue them all together. Glue your rings up.
Yeah, it's easy to show anything in the video.
It looked very easy, and I want to try and get around the bottom of that. Let's see, where's my wee? There it is. Maybe round the corner tool. I just need to go on a wee bit.
Your wee round the corner tool, did you just say that?
I see that. I don't know, that wee bit. That wee bit.
Oh yeah.
Don't need to go far, but
There you go. Nigel Harvey says, I think Todd should do a video or a live to show us how it's done. I totally agree. Totally, that's a great idea.
Todd says it would be a long video. Yes, it would. That's why we don't see so many segmenters. They don't show us the gluing up process because it is a slow process.
Yeah, it's a slow process gluing all those rings together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry, Todd, because we're used to Terry, you know.
I was scanning through my subscribers or my subscriptions today, and there's one on there. It's over 5 hours. I couldn't believe it.
Terry's.
No, it wasn't Terry's.
Wasn't Terry's.
No, this one.
Mine.
Terry only goes 3 hours.
Mine was it?
No. No, this was a 5 hour. I don't even remember who it was right offhand.
You do. Come on, Doug. Tell us who.
No, I really don't. I don't remember. I could look it up, but I don't remember. My memory is not that good.
So just rounding that round. Just right. I'm just going to recut where the lid's going because I cut it off the last time. If you didn't see that, I have a habit of doing that. So that should be probably deep enough. Okay. Right, we'll give the outside of that a wee sand.
That's a good thing, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
This club does segmented bowls for beads of courage bowls. They get donated to the kids going through lots of medical treatments, cancer and all that kind of stuff. I suppose it's terrible for kids.
Yep.
And they get a bead or two for each after each treatment, and the bowl holds all the beads. That's a great idea.
It's a great project.
Give the kids something to look forward to because their life's
Yeah.
hard enough. You see some of them in the hospital with leukemia and stuff like that, and other things too, of course. But oh dear, it's terrible. It's bad enough for adults, but it's even worse for children, I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Robert suggested Todd could do segmented videos. He could indeed. There's no reason why he can't.
Yeah. You could do multiple videos. You don't have to do everything in one.
Mm-hmm. Gary's being his usual smart self. He says, "Yes, Robert. If he segments the videos, we could all glue them together."
Yes, exactly.
Having said that, when I was in the military, I got sent on a it was called a video surveillance course. It was about how to make a video, But in those days, you didn't have video like we have now. It was tape. It was video
Right.
tape.
Yeah.
So you actually had to cut and splice the tape
Mm-hmm.
to make the video.
So you only do an edit one time.
It was a one-time hit, yeah. And the strange thing about video, it wasn't recorded in straight lines, if you like. You didn't cut straight across. You had to cut the thing across at an angle.
Okay.
Because a bit like your TV doesn't produce a straight picture. It's loads of little lines.
Sure.
And they start in the top left-hand corner and finish in the bottom right-hand corner.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how your picture is built up. It's the same with video. That's how it was worked. So it was a bit of a nightmare, to be truthful.
I'm sure it was.
But it was good fun. It was 2 weeks. Not doing bad things.
Yeah.
It was fun in a classroom and then out taking videos and stuff. Being taught by civilians, which is always good.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. We'll give it a wee trace sand sealer, and we'll move on to the lid and in the finial. If I can find my kitchen towel. There's a wee bit of a gap around that, but you'll not see it from where you are.
We're not. A blind man and a galloping horse never see it. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep. I know what's there, so you know.
Yeah, try put it in the bowl, but not in the waste bin.
It drops straight through.
Is there a hole in that bowl?
It drops straight through the bedway. Do 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 do. Right, that's looking all right. I just check that. That should take the lid okay. There's a wee bit of glue on that, but I'm not doing any more to that. Right, we need a lid. What come on, we can make a lid out of, Paul? That's too small. Oh, I see a piece there. That would just fit straight into it with a wee bit of finessing. Right, we'll take that out of there. It's the way I make them, you know. So, and this just happens to be, I think, a piece of ash or a piece of maple. I'm not sure. Right. That won't go into that, sure it won't. No. So I need to take a wee bit off that. There's that word again, Doug. We.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I've had £1 for every time I said it. It'd be all right.
You'd be okay with a nickel for everyone.
Yeah, he'd be a millionaire in no time.
Yeah, buddy.
Robert Broadwood said we used to do that with music cassette.
Yeah.
Learned the technique with on a reel-to-reel tape recorder.
So
Mhm.
I just put a
We used to.
slight bevel on that. Cut that wee bit into that so I can test fit this. It's nowhere near it yet, so it needs an orbit out of it. Not skewed,
needs a
not
bit.
very sharp. Use this wee fella.
I think we're going to change Paul's name to the Singing Turner.
Gary did
Singing.
say he could name that tune in 3 notes.
I probably couldn't name my tunes in 3 notes because they're made up. Right. Just a wee smidgen off that.
That's okay, Paul. All music's made up. You're fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially the music's coming out these days.
Yeah, well,
Oh, mercy.
loosely cold music, I have to say.
I was going to say, what music? I hadn't heard any music in a long time. It's the hum song. Hum song. You're exactly right, Gary. It's just thinking music.
It's a real peaceful evening here, guys. There's not a breath of wind. Everything is still.
Really?
We have a 3/4 moon in the sky. There's clouds up there that are not moving at all.
Wow.
Ooh.
And I can hear a wood pigeon in the background. It's absolutely peaceful at my house.
Just to remove this.
Professor says all the right words, but not necessarily the right order.
Oh, straight back to Morecambe and Wise there, eh? It's a famous sketch from Morecambe and Wise. It's all the right notes, but not necessarily in the correct order.
There you go.
Right, I just brought that down to where it needs to be. And that's a nice wee fit. So we'll sand the bottom of that up. Sand the bottom of that up.
This is good. I think I'll do this from the shed more often to get a bit of maintenance done. That's my secretary's all nicely cleaned and sharpened and oiled. Oh, I've got oil all over my fingers now. Oh, jinx. Andre preview. Andre. It's not Andrew preview. Previn, is it not? Andre Roux.
He's retracted it now, so I don't know.
Slight accident this afternoon.
Slight accident? What?
I cut my hand.
Oh, jeez, Paul. Was that a wood turning accident or?
Yes, a wood turning accident. If you had seen it, you would say, "I'll slap it up, yeah."
Did you fill in the forms?
No.
Contact the health and safety executive.
Put your little super glue on it, and it'll be all right.
It's all right. Yeah, just a wee bit of blood, and, yeah, nothing to worry about. All my fingers are still there. That's the main thing.
That's the main thing. Yep. That's
Yeah,
that's
I got
kind of
a,
important. That's
I
the
got a,
important bit.
I got a bad catch. I
Oh,
was turning a piece of wet timber.
uh-huh.
I'll show you in a wee minute. And I got a catch, and sort of the bull gouge pulled me over between the tool rest, so it did, and the tool, and caught my hand just there. See it? It was more like a wee nip, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but it was sore.
You're not gonna believe what I did the other day. I'll tell you this. I had
You
to
didn't fall out
replace
of the
the
tractor again.
no. No. I had to replace the bulb on the trailer, and it's one of these incandescent bulbs, you know. So
Yes.
I replaced the bulb, and then I thought, oh, that doesn't look very clean. I'll just take that bulb out and clean it, and clean the fitting. So it's amazing how quick those iridescent bulbs heat up. Hence the blister on my finger
Oh,
Yeah.
mercy. Yeah. Yeah.
when I tried to remove it. They
Right,
heat
that's
up
nice.
rather quickly.
That's a nice tight fitting.
That was only a little 12-volt bulb off a trailer.
I think I'll leave that like that. And
Andre preview. That's it. That's exactly right, Rob. Andre Prem.
wee bit of glue stuck in the outside of that. Right. Okay. Where are we? Right. Let me get that out of there. We'll put our piece back in.
You know that would look nice with 2 concentric circles on it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I've only done one. Right. That's in. That's ready for turning down. Now, there's an opportunity here. You can change your mind at this point. Do you keep it domed up or take it down flat? It's a bit of a decision. I don't
Go to
think it.
the overhead camera for a
I
minute.
don't think it needs to be quite as high for a dome. But remember, we're putting a finial on the top of this.
You are.
So take a wee bit down. We'll take some of it away and see. If I take this bit off in the corner of that, because I need to come down to the edge of that anyway, where it goes into that. So
you could try and replicate that curve on the outside of your dish. Just on that one flat bit. Whoops. Whoops.
that was meant to stay in there.
It was? Don't worry.
It's nice and tight.
Here, Gary. Here comes a hammer, Gary.
Wrong. Tailstock. Bring a tailstock up. Bring that
Good
down
man.
a wee bit.
Good man.
Don't want to fall out again. I want to try and bring that down to.
You'd have been better with a ring center in that, in case your toe catches them. Just like this. Nice. I like that curve now. That's nice.
And I can just get it down flattish to meet to go in there without racking the rest of it.
Yep. Just
So
take it softly and gently.
I need to clean my glasses here. Can't see where I'm going. They're a bit dusty. And while I'm over here, I'll get a wee drink.
Good idea.
Psych myself up for this, but
I'll keep sipping my tea here.
Here we go. I know I'm not used that bowl gouge.
No.
I
Spindle
think
gauge.
it would be a wee 1/4 inch spindle gouge would be the beastie for that.
Mm-hmm.
With a nice point on it.
And if you cut downhill too. You're undercutting that a wee bit.
No, I'm just taking it in a couple of mils, Brad, to bring that
Okay.
curve round with a round nose scraper. Now it's almost down to where it needs to be.
Okay. I'd have been tempted to use the gouge and cut down the hill towards that.
Toward the bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Al Dawson is saying it's nice. I agree with Al. It's looking very nice.
It is.
Oh, Gary, yes, you can open your eyes and breathe. You're fine.
You're grand.
It's still in one piece, Gary.
Only for a minute. Give it time.
Yeah, I like that raised bit. I think it needs that. And
It does,
then
yeah.
the finial, I just need to tidy that up a wee bit more here.
Not like yesterday when we had a 5-pound hunk of metal flying around. I'm still catching my breath over that one.
But we all do these sort of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've done some stupid things, and you wonder yourself, is that going to be safe?
Software update available for Jabra Direct. Oh. Tomorrow.
Right. I just clean the face of that up. We'll drill a hole. Oh, frick, that's going to be a problem.
Why?
I lost my chuck key up at Shane's Castle for my Jacob's chuck.
Well,
So
hand tight, big hand. You'll be all right.
yeah, we'll just drill it with a.
Have you not got a? Why have you not got a keyless chuck for your Jacob's chuck?
No, I don't have one. I've 2 Jacob's chucks and I've lost both keys. Just the way I am, I lose things. See things. Now I'll just do it with a small parting tool.
Okay.
So pushing pressure into the headstock, keeping that tight in.
I bought a big heavy duty 1/2-inch drill at an auction and did not come with
to reduce that when I get the hole drill.
No chuck key.
Let's see what
it
else
did not come with a chuck key, so I went yesterday looking for one and I bought a universal chuck key. It's got 4 different sizes
Could use
on
a
it.
pair of pliers to hold the bit, couldn't I?
Maybe.
Sketchy.
Was that sketchy? I think.
Vice grips would be better.
I've seen people do worse.
I know, but sketchy, Paul. Have you got vice grips? You got a set of mole grips?
No, I don't have mole grips. Pliers is the best I can do. I'm just thinking.
Have you not got a wee drill mounted in a handle? No.
Wonder could I get that? No.
Time you had.
Wonder what that wee small key do off my what do you call it, to loosen that? No, it's not.
What about the chuck key of your pillar drill? No.
It's too small. It is too. Oh! Where's that one? I have another one. Oh! Quick! I bet that's too small too. Off my. Oh, I might be able to get that. Okay. Let's see. Get out of there. Just need to get this that one out. So I'm able to get it.
Gary says you're from North Ireland. Hold it in your teeth.
Hold it in your teeth. Hold it in your teeth, big lad.
Hold it in your teeth, man.
Got the bit out of it. So this is a bit of my.
What's happening there?
I might just get tight enough. It's not the right key for it, but Didn't we? It's better than holding it with a pair of pliers, isn't
Yeah.
it? Right.
Only so you'd notice.
I meant to get one
And you forgot.
last week, and I forgot all about it.
Can't believe you haven't got a pair of mole grips.
No, I keep meaning to buy a pair of those too. You know, there's a list of things I need to buy, and
Yeah, haven't we all got
just
a list?
and the list didn't include a new mattress this morning. I went out and bought a new mattress.
Oh, you did not. Oh,
Aye,
that
for
wasn't
bed,
cheap.
Mhm.
That's a problem.
but
That's
it
the whole
felt a
story in
lot
itself.
better on the back.
Michelle made me buy one of those fancy mattresses.
Memory foam.
What do you call them? I forget what it's called. Big fancy thing. Yeah, it's got memory foam on top.
Yeah, so is mine.
Classy.
I'll be testing it out tonight. I was
Ours
telling
came
Doug
in.
earlier, the two boys delivered it, and he drove up in the BMW with a mattress in the back of it. It was all rolled up. He came up.
Aye.
He rapped the door, and the two of them were standing. I couldn't see I was expecting a big mattress,
Yeah.
one in either end of it. And
No.
I opened the door, and he walked straight in up the stairs, and he opened it up.
Mm-mm-mm.
It was all rolled up like a wee parcel.
Yep, mine's came by a delivery guy. He just delivered it to the door. We took it out the box.
I
It's all
couldn't believe
vacuum.
it.
It's all vacuum packed. Just
Yeah,
fold it out.
yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
it.
supposed to leave for 24 hours, and it just grows back up to the full size.
Well, he says
Right.
2 hours, 2 to 4 hours. It'll be back to
Good
it's
enough.
good enough. The R one's still there, like haven't managed to get that down the stairs yet. I was telling Doug, there's a nice big bonfire out my front. It'll be going on it. I'll be sneaking out in the middle of the night, a big mattress on my back, and pile it on the bonfire. Right, we'll get this in the chuck, and I better put that key back in that where it came from, because I lost it. There we are. I just put my hand in my back pocket there to get the chuck key, and it wasn't in it, but to find that key. Right, so we'll get this wee fellow in between centers. We'll put the wee. See, everything I say is wee.
Yeah, we noticed.
It's. I didn't learn any R words at school. It was all wee. Wee.
Is that the royal we?
Take that chuck off.
Yeah, that's why it was so funny the other day when somebody pointed out that I said we. I've been watching you guys too much.
Right, okay. Find the middle of that, Paul. That looks good. Not centered right. Just like there's a wee dip in that, so give it a wee bit to see.
I started to say a while ago that the 4-way chuck key that I got to use on this big 1/2-inch drill does not have the right size on it. So it's an odd size something. I've got to stay on the hunt so I can use this big drill. It works a treat when you can get a drill bit tight enough, but at a tough time I had.
I have 2 of those keyless chucks. They're quite
Yeah,
good.
that if I don't find a key, Brian, I'll be replacing the chuck that's on the drill with a keyless.
Yeah, this one I've got a 5/8 one. Beautiful thing.
I'll check that and see
And
if
they're not that. They used to be really expensive, those keyless chucks, but they're not that expensive nowadays.
Yeah, they're not.
No, they've come
not
down.
that dear now.
Like everything else, get a cheap Chinesian one for 20 quid if you want.
Yeah. I ordered a set of tool rest last night. I found one really good price. I was amazed.
What's that racket? Paul Finley's noise cancelling just give up.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was real noisy. Whatever you were doing there.
Well, I was
taking the corners off.
taking the corners off that, and I was right
Mm.
over the lathe.
Yeah,
Just want to see if that holds.
I don't really know, Todd, if you can get as good a grip on the larger bit. But I've not. Now I'm using it for wood turning, so I'm not. It's not like I'm cutting steel or anything. So
Mm-hmm.
it's usually tight enough. I mean, I've got up to 25 mil, a 25 mil drill bit that I use on the lathe, and they use the keyless chuck with it. That's fine.
Yeah, in my little cordless drill or screwdriver, not drill. Well, the drill and the screwdriver, I can usually tighten it up enough. I don't have too much trouble with it.
You know, something. I'm just thinking I could have used my drill to drill that hole. I'm thinking about.
Of course you could have.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Well,
I
I thought you wanted to use. I thought you wanted to use
That's
a drill
what
bit.
you're there for, you know, to keep me in.
I thought you wanted to use a drill bit. I thought you were making a handle for it now.
Didn't have anything to hold the drill. There's frigging 2 screw guns sitting beside me, and just when Doug mentioned that about the drill.
Al says, when you go out to buy a new one, you'll find the other two, the two that you lost. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, not unless I'm up on Shane's Castle, I won't. It's probably long gone now. And I don't know where the other one might have went out with the shavings.
That's all my certainty.
All my tools are sitting over the lathe here.
Yeah.
And sometimes if you don't put it in the rack, it'll fall into the shavings, and you won't hear it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Todd was saying he was thinking of the Fostner bits bigger than 1 inch. Yeah, you can still. I basically hand tightened that big 1/2 inch drill, and I was running a 2.5 inch Fostner bit yesterday. Of course, I wasn't going very deep with it.
Yeah, well, I have a 2.25 inch, and it works.
Yeah.
Sawtooth Fostner bit.
So those wee lines are in that for the glue again. So when you put it into the top, the glue will.
Rob the Prof says, drill. The glue is in the name.
Yeah, it is. Oh, you see, I have all these things going around in my head here. What I'm doing next.
Yeah, we know.
You know, it's hard to keep a track of the things. In which order you do them. You know, it's easy to get mixed up. So it just needs.
It's much more fun for us, though, Paul.
Yeah. That just needs a wee sand, and that'll do that lovely.
Brian, I've got your problem here. The heart is in the way. I need to see that one word to make the statement make sense.
Oh, here, you can switch that off now.
I can.
You can. Let me go into my YouTube, and I'll tell you how to do it. Paul Finley.
Oh, Gary said he found a couple of spare ones that he'll sell you, Paul. He found them in the steam rail up at Shane's Castle.
Right. So if you go to the top of your chart, Doug.
Yeah.
Where the three little dots are.
Yeah.
Click on the 3 little dots, and it says reactions, and it'll be highlighted. Just unclick it.
Ah, there it goes. Goodbye.
There you
Good.
go. We've
Goodbye.
had that many complaints. They had to put that in.
What was that?
The little
How to
heart
get
that
rid of the
comes up in the last line of the
Yeah.
chat.
Oh yeah, I got that wee heart of mine.
the little reaction thing.
It
you
gets
can
in
turn
the
it-
way sometimes.
Yeah, you can turn it off now, Paul.
Oh, good.
Just go to the top of the chat, click the three little dots, and there's an option there to switch it off.
I think Alex was a woodworker or wood butcher, had figured out how to do it, but it was a
It was a one-off
complicated
thing.
kind of thing.
You kind of had to do it every time.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this would be a lot easier to just
I'm not
click on
sure if
those
you have to
buttons.
do it every time now or not, but I think mine's is switched off. I think I switched mine off the other night, but that was on a different computer.
Okay.
I don't know if it happens now. I'll just check it again. Because I just switched that tab off again. Switch it back on. Mute the tab. Paul Finlay again. Nope, stays off.
Good. 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 Well, we learned something today, folks. How to turn that silly heart off.
Every day's a learning.
How big do they make us?
Well, how big is the box?
So Nigel's taking care of his. Robert's taking care of his.
Good job, boys. Good job.
That's there.
Yeah.
Right there, I would reckon.
I only spotted that the other day because I was trying to pop a chat out, and it's in that same little area that you can pop a chat out.
Gary doesn't have the 3 dots. He's on an iPad.
It does work
There-
on an iPad, Gary. It does. Go back right up to the top of the chat. It works on an iPad. Did it on my own. Yeah.
YouTube does work different on Apple devices than it does on
Let me
everything
just check
else.
on my iPad here and I'll see. Well, that's YouTube Studio. That's not good. Where's YouTube? There it is. Paul Finlay at home. How do I do this now? It's funny, I was just talking to myself through my iPad then. That was a bit strange. I'll have to say.
I find myself talking to myself all the time.
Yeah, but yeah, that's you, Paul. Yeah.
You know? You only worry about it when you get an answer back, you know? Where's that?
Yeah, on the iPhone, the dots are not there, so I don't guess you can do anything about it. So it may be the same thing on an iPad.
Oh no, it's on my computer. I did it in the house. I'm just looking on my iPad now to see can I find it. I cannot. Why is there only 16 thumbs up on this channel? I think we need a few more thumbs up, guys. Get your thumbs clicking.
Absolutely.
Me too. I can't even see the chat. Why can't I even see the chat? Oh, right, chat.
Hmm.
Robert says, did you get the right answers? Oh. I just scrolled to the top of the chat and then back and it had disappeared. Says Rob the Prof. Now you're all right. You're a gag, Nigel. Is that a random scraper you're using there, Paul?
Yeah, no scraper.
Mm-hmm.
You've last chance of biting in too far, and
Jesus, skew.
that would be too simple.
Hmm.
No, I can't find where to get rid of it on that.
No, on my iPhone, I can't do it either.
Because it just tells me, it just gives me the option of live chat. It doesn't give me the option of any other chat either.
Right, we'll sand that.
Having said that, I haven't got the heart. The little heart thing is not on my iPad. It's not there.
It's on my iPhone, but not on the computer. I got it off the computer now.
I wonder, is it because I have it switched off in YouTube elsewhere that it's switched off there?
It may be. I think it.
You know, like
If
I've
it's-
switched it off in YouTube
Yeah.
on my computer, so it's carried that over on my YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I watch YouTube, it's not YouTube channel. That's not the word I'm thinking about. What is the word I'm thinking about? That's my
I
son
don't
out.
know.
Son's out with the dog. Let me just switch it back on here and I'll find out. I'll do that. Right back to don't be an idiot, Brian.
Gary says he talks to himself too, and his wife is right. He is an argumentative so and so.
Truth.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, that's brilliant, Gary. You're a star. Right, let me get the chat back on. Switch it back on there, reactions. Right, I've switched, I think I switched it back on. I did. I need somebody to type something in the chat now to see does it come back up on my iPad. Close that first. Yep. If you switch it off on your computer, it'll switch it off on your iPad as well.
Okay.
So I've just done it in reverse. I switched it back on my computer, checked it on my iPad, and it's back on my iPad.
Okay.
So if I go back out of YouTube on my iPad, and then go back in, it's switch it off completely. I have to go out of YouTube completely. Come on, iPad. And then go back into YouTube. Oh, hold on, it's still there. What's going on there? I managed to get it back on my iPad now, and I can't get it off again. Maybe I need to shut it down for a minute. God, why is there so many programs open on my iPad? Leave that for a second, I'll come back to it. What's Gary saying? Don't mind that an iPad, I have a scissor symbol. The scissor symbol is so you can snip out a section of a video to use elsewhere. You can snip it out and save it.
Yeah.
And the other strange symbol I think you're talking about, Gary, is an equalizer thing. I think.
I'll just check this fits before I cut it off.
It's funny that.
That would make it big.
Jennifer, if you go over to the where the chat is, you go to the top of the chat, and there should be 3 dots over there to the right. If you'll click on that, then you come down to reactions and turn off the little button there. That should take care of you.
And for Gary, the strange little symbol that's in between the scissors and the X gives you options to top chat and all messages
Right.
on your iPad. What's what? Boom, boom, boom.
You're welcome, Jennifer.
What size of hole did you drill?
Size of that drill bit?
15 mil.
No. Jeez, big enough.
Right, okay. I need to take a wee bit off that and then I'll finish that and then we'll glue that in.
I've just read Gary's comment there about the being argumentative, so it must be a Scottish thing, Gary. I think that's what Michelle says about me too. I never argue. I don't argue. I don't see the point. Michelle likes to argue, but I don't. And it takes two to have an argument, as Michelle has found out over the years.
If one doesn't take part, it's very hard to keep it going.
That's the end of the argument. I never argue, so I just don't. Ah, nearly dropped my iPad. Oh my God. What wood is this? Did you tell me?
Mahogany.
It's mahoganyzer.
Mahogany.
Matt Evison says I don't argue. I've just explained why I'm right.
There you go. Hi, Matt. I don't think we've mentioned you today.
No, we didn't. No.
Good to have you with us
Metcalf
today.
says that's because Michelle's always right, Brian. I hasten to disagree with that statement, Don. Yorkshire grit.
Yorkshire grit.
Do it for Yorkshire.
Oh,
Just to tidy that wee bit up.
the Yorkshire tea adds up. How that ever came into Yorkshire grit, I do not know.
My hands leaking all over the place here.
Yeah, you are.
Right,
Need some,
I'll just try that once more into that hole. And that fits lovely. So we can do away with that and that. We'll get those and get the chuck back in. Right. That's okay. We'll get this on now and get it sanded and finished, and then we can get the finial in it. Finish for that. Put that away. And that.
was that? Yeah, Nigel was only showing one thumbs up. I just had to go refresh mine, Nigel. I see 22.
Yeah, that's what I meant to do. I want to see if this needs reducing a wee bit more. What do you think? It would look better coming up to the bottom of that, wouldn't it? Where's the front? Either way, it's out here, so bring that in. Is there anybody there?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
we're still here.
I'm looking at it.
What? What's wrong with you? Let me see how big it. How big is it?
Should we bring that in a wee bit more? You know, I can do the circle.
The
Can't
flat
see it.
of your, the flat of that.
Yeah,
lid
Ah,
the
you
flat
need,
of that.
come up
yeah, you
to
need to
the.
bring that in to match the bottom of your
Yeah,
Yeah,
finial.
yep.
that's
Bring
what
it
I was
into the
asking.
finial. Yeah.
You know,
Well, the
it
other way
helps
you
when.
could, the other way you could do it is put a little cove in there and just let.
Oh,
Yeah, could do that.
I could do
No,
that.
bring it in to match. Be better.
I look cool where you're out better.
Well, go with a cove there and see, but you might have to reduce the height of it just a little bit if it doesn't work. Just a small cove.
Looks like Robert Baldwin is trying to get himself in trouble. I'm right because the wife said I could say so. Did you actually ask her?
Yeah. No, he got tacit permission when he got married. That was the whole thing. The lugworms left you hanging there, Paul. We did.
No, we didn't. We were
did.
thinking.
We did. No, I wasn't thinking at all.
I was considering what he said.
Oh, right? Okay.
I've got to decipher a little bit. It's
Yeah, no.
I'm handicapped over here.
Yeah, I like that looks better. Sound that.
That's the difference between English and American.
Oh, and I don't speak American very good.
Yeah. Don't forget that English was the mother tongue.
I tell people all the time I never could speak English. The American was tough enough, but I tend to be more redneck than anything.
Oh, I don't see you as redneck, Doug.
Well, as I like to say, I speak American.
Speaks American, I does.
American. There's no A on the front, just American.
Speak American. Speak American, I does.
Yeah. Google Translate is exactly right, Gary. Matt, I fully understand. He said he didn't say hi at the start because he was eating and was watching on TV. And you can't hardly chat on the TV. I understand. It sounds like you do like I do. I watch it on the TV, but I chat through my phone. It's just works out pretty good that way.
Mm-hmm. I
No,
should do
big
that in the
Matt
house,
is
shouldn't I,
a hard
really?
worker. He works hard. Matt.
I've got that big 65-inch flat screen on the wall, so
Oh,
I can
65
see it
inch TV.
really nicely.
My TV's only 42 inches. For goodness
Yeah,
sake.
we went. My wife had been talking about getting a 72-inch,
Oh,
and
goodness.
finally I said, "Okay, let's go get it." She had done all her research. She knew where she wanted to get it from and what
Mm-hmm.
company, what brand to get. We went to get it, and lo and behold, she decided to get a 65 instead of a 72. So
Yeah,
that's what we got, and it's big enough. 72 would
too
have
big.
been nice, but it wouldn't have been that much different.
How big a room have you got it in? I mean, it's so cinema sized, that.
No, it's not that big. I don't know how to. It's probably well, 14 or 15 feet deep, and then
Wee
Mm-hmm.
bit of
it's
down.
wide. It's wider than it is deep.
Right.
Anyway, it worked out pretty nice. Sam's Club had an 85-inch for 100 or for 1,200. That's not a terrible price.
It's not.
The TVs are coming down like crazy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If I were to think about going for an 85, I'd think I'd wait till January to go get it. I think.
Yeah, I was thinking of upgrading mine for a bigger one as well, but I'll just. I hate the thought of just changing a TV for the sake of changing it.
Right, right,
No, if once this one breaks down, I'll buy a bigger one. I think, but
yeah.
whilst it's
Ours,
still working, and I think it's a shame just to throw it out like.
sure. The one we had down here where we do most of our television watching was well, one of the others was going out, and so we rearranged,
Yeah.
got a
Well,
new
that's
one for
I
down
might do
here, and
that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
You know, if the kitchen one goes or something, or the bedroom one goes,
right, right,
but I certainly won't just throw it out for the sake of getting a bigger TV. I have more
yeah,
respect for I have more respect for the planet than that.
yeah. Todd says sports looks so good in HD and on a large TV. You're exactly right, Todd.
Yeah, it does.
I've gotten rid of my um, mhm, the normal television, broadcast television. I don't have that anymore. We got rid of the cable and streaming services. They just got to be so stinking
Mm-hmm.
expensive.
Yep.
So everything I watch now is either
YouTube.
well, I watch a lot of YouTube, a fair amount of Netflix. Then I've got a
I'm the
couple
same.
other, I think three streaming
So
services that are free. So
I have Freeview, it's called, which is
yeah,
like a
right.
Yeah.
streaming service, and you get a
Got
lot of
that.
free stuff on that. So I have that. I have Disney. I have Amazon Prime
Mm,
because
Yeah.
I'm a Prime customer, so it comes with that.
Yeah.
okay.
And I have Disney something,
Plus.
Disney Plus. That's it, and that's all I have.
Yeah.
I refuse to buy Sky because it's far too expensive.
That's too
Right.
dear.
Yeah. Television's gotten crazy. If people have to watch the everything the first time it's out, the moment it's out, it's gotten to be awfully expensive.
Hmm I don't care. I'm not tied to TV, and
Yeah, I'm not
I
either.
certainly won't buy a subscription to watch a specific program. Like there's
Right.
lots of things on Netflix I would like to see, but I can't justify the expense because I wouldn't watch it that often.
Yeah. When I
It'll come.
when,
These programs will all come round eventually
oh yeah,
Oh
to
yeah.
a free view somewhere.
when I started with Netflix, it was cheap, and it's three times what it was when we started it.
Oh
So
yeah.
we've been talking about getting rid of it.
Well, I
If you
noticed that they've cut down on Netflix. Say if you've one more than one television in the house,
Mm-hmm.
or somebody logs on a laptop or a computer to watch,
Mhm.
they won't let you now. You have to have
A subscription for each thing.
Yep.
Right. So many people were
You can get lost
sharing
with
their
that.
passwords with their friends.
Yeah.
Relatives and stuff.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, you're exactly right. My son was logging in when he was still down at college, and he logged in, and they sent the password or a code to me asking if I was traveling. And so I said, yes, I'm traveling. And so he was able to watch Netflix.
Yeah. Okay, that's ready to glue in. Do 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 do. Get the glue. Get the accelerator. Where's it? I've lost the accelerator.
You're
It's
not
the
much.
tall,
You're
skinny
not
one on the
much luck
right.
this evening, Paul.
Yeah,
Where the
accelerator's the tall, skinny one on the right hand side.
Oh, what happened there?
What?
My whole screen went black.
Oh no!
Oh, it wasn't me. Wasn't me.
No, it was my monitor screen. Just went completely black. Just back on again. Sorry.
Okay.
What the? Where have I put that accelerator?
I don't know, Paul. Where have you put it?
Fuck's sake. See what I mean? Things
Over-
go walking. It
It's
just
over there.
disappear when you're working with them.
Hmm.
Wonders it. Once we're down here, I'll
It's
get
in
on my
the
knees
shavings,
here
right? No.
and looking in the shavings. Where are you? I can't miss it. There's a big white tin. It's not in there. It's not in there. So, oh, I found it. It was underneath my wee bench. I had to get it on my hands and knees to find it. You see, I wouldn't have seen it unless I got down there. See, how do you miss a tin like that?
I don't know. No idea, Paul. It's easy done.
Easy done. Right,
See, if you put
anyway.
the thing back in the cupboard where it belongs, you'd find it every time.
Yeah, but sometimes,
Yeah.
friend,
Nah.
when you're very busy and doing stuff,
Todd has a
right?
suggestion, but I think it's opposite. That's the problem. Todd said Paul needs to take a week off to clean up his shop and locate all the misplaced items.
A
The
week.
problem is he's been out for a week, and that's why he can't find anything. He doesn't remember where it is.
Yeah,
He needs to go off for a week.
a week. It's a bit long.
I got a week that I will be away from here for coming up, and I'm worried about when I come back.
You're going to get withdrawal symptoms.
I won't have withdrawal, but
With the lady will be calling you in your sleep.
that it will.
Doug.
Yeah,
That it
Gary
will.
Glasses just said, and we wondered how he could possibly lose 2 chuck keys. It seems like it's a common event.
Oh no!
There's just a big black hole in my
Pocket.
Ah, stuck my finger together.
Stop your arm, Brian.
Oh, Paul, look at that.
Oh, look at that running out
I
of
hope
that.
you have-
Goodness sake.
Okay, good.
Get a
Yeah,
tissue
you
on
already
that.
had that waxed a little bit, didn't you?
Yeah, I had that waxed.
Good, good, good.
But there's still a big lump there. Ah, stuck my finger
Look
there.
at the mess of that. Oh, don't do that.
Nigel, keep it classy.
You should have wiped that first.
Yeah, got it.
All right.
What's the word Terry uses? Invincible.
Invincible.
He's invincible. Terry's invincible. Well, he thinks he is.
In his own eyes, anyway. Till Ruth
So-
tells him different.
We just need
Yeah.
to part that wee bit off, and that's our project done for the night.
It's a nice little project, as I have to
It
say.
really is.
I'm putting
I
the
like
stuff in the cupboard again. All right.
Good job.
I like the 3 colors.
That'll be a first.
Before I lost them again. Right, where's that parting tool? Parting tool.
Where's the
See,
point?
see when you put things back in the wrong holes, and you go to look for them, and they're not in the, where they're meant to be.
You can't
That's
find them.
exactly right. Exactly right.
There's it there. It was sitting on the lathe bed all the time. Frick's sake. Right, I just want to touch this, and
Touch
then
it.
we'll sand it. Oh.
What are you doing?
Oh, can you not see that? Oh, sorry. You know,
There we go.
and going in with the point, with the parting tool,
Can't see what you're doing.
and we'll just back the tail stock off a wee bit and take the pressure off it.
Yeah, that's better.
I think that's there. Just stop that because
Yeah.
more my luck, it would just break off. And
Yeah.
all but do now.
You just finished off the tip of that with your skew.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, it's sandpaper. Who needs a skew? Sandpaper do the job.
Oh, Sims.
You don't want a sharp point on it, you know,
No.
you put somebody's
good.
eye out with it.
You should be poking yourself in the eye with a sharp stick anyway. I mean, it's pretty
In
stupid.
case they are half those there at you and say, missiles, you know, you don't give them weapons to throw at you.
Gary Glass says, Paul, you could fall and kick. Kick is the Scottish word for. I'll let you figure that out yourself.
Shit.
And come out smelling of lavender.
Right. You taste the sand sealer on that. We'll just dry that off. That just needs a wee buff. Right, okay. I think we're there. Just get rid of that. Turn that off. And we'll get the maybe platform over. And we'll change to, where's the key? Where's the key again? It's in my pocket.
Lost the key again.
Right.
Has
So
to put it in his pocket in case he leaves it in that chuck. Ooh, look.
Dun, dun, dun. There it is.
there it is. There
Very
it is,
nice.
guys.
Very
It's a
nice.
pretty little piece. Yeah, well done, mate.
And the lid will come off. I hope.
It used to come off
I'll set it right side for a while and it'll come
before
off.
you glued it in.
It does come off. You know.
It was fine until the super glue ran.
Yeah. No, I'll give it time to move and it'll pop out again. You know.
Well, aye.
It wasn't that tight. You know. But there you are.
Yeah,
You
well,
can
he's done.
see that.
It's very nice, I have to say. Good job, Paul.
Absolutely.
Nice wee project.
Mm-hmm.
That
where am I
mahogany
going?
ring made a big difference.
Good.
Yeah. Why is that not working? It is working. But it is what it is. You know, it's a wee project, and to get you going. I'll take the foot off later. I'm
Something
going
to
to leave
try.
a small recess on that. Give it a wee shadow line at the bottom. You know, so it's sitting. But anyway, guys, where are you? As I bring you back in.
Come here.
Right there.
There you are. There you are. And
Brian's in his cave. That's a big old empty hole back there now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yep. Can't wait to see the door. The door to Wonderland.
The door to
That's
Wonderland. The laser engraver and stuff's got in next door as well. So
is there a floor in it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Okay, guys.
Well, there's a concrete floor.
I will say thank you very much for everybody that came in and stayed with us tonight, and I very appreciate
Good show, Paul.
time.
Well done, mate. Nice stuff.
Lots of compliments there, Paul.
Thank you, Colin. I thank you very much, everyone.
Chair's bigger than my house, he says. It's only 24 feet by 12 feet.
That's
Yeah.
about what mine is.
And once you knock a door in it, it'll seem smaller. Anyway,
That'll be fine.
say night, guys.
Good night,
I
everybody.
say cheerio, everybody.
Good
See you
night.
next week.
Hope to see you most.
Bye.
Hope to see y'all tomorrow.